Welcome to another episode of Barman Saturdays, and this week I decided to take a look at The Jungle Master, which I largely took a look at because it has Christopher Lloyd in it. Yes, the Christopher Lloyd. The man who taught us to mispronounce gigawatt, or gigawatt I should say, for years. Though I guess gigawatt's technically alternative pronunciation. That's not technically wrong, but there are some debates about it, so let's not get into that. It's because it's all technical, and I don't really care. Nor does anyone else, probably, because at the end of the day, does it really matter? Not really. As far as the film itself goes, though, if I had to pick its biggest flaws, there's not very many memorable lines for it. I can't really think of any lines in the movie off the top of my head that really stand out as a memorable quote. There's nothing like Spaceballs in there, or, Back to the Future. Like, only one man would dare give me the raspberry, or something. Like, that just it just stands out and you remember it. There's just nothing there for The Jungle Master. On the plus side, there's nothing really bad about it either. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not the best film ever, because like I said, there's no quotable lines or anything. It's not going to really stick in your head forever. It's just one of those movies that starts to fall back into the ether after a while, but there's nothing to really complain about either. I mean, the worst thing I can think of is that one of the running cycles at one point in the film looked a bit iffy, but outside of that, there's just not much there. I mean, you can point out that some of the scenes feel like they're lifted from James Cameron's The Avatar, like when Rainey first shows up on this new world, that she gets transported to there through a dimensional portal, and she ends up running into a monster, then runs away, then runs into another monster that chases her. That looks awfully familiar if you watch James Cameron's Avatar. But honestly, if that's the biggest complaint I have, is that, they have blue-faced people, and there's monsters, and crazy wildlife, and all kinds of beauty, but danger at the same time, then I don't have much of a complaint to really have at all, because that's not something that really bugs me, personally. It may bug some others, to see that sort of stuff, but honestly, at the end of the day, I don't really care too much about it. At least it's a callback to a decent film, because I never really got into James Cameron's Avatar that much anyway. I thought it was 2 hours long. I thought it was at 2 hours long or whatever. It's just too long. It's like, you know where it's going. It's Dances with Wolves in space, but it just feels so drawn out. Yeah. Jungle Master, on the other hand, is a lot shorter. And I guess it sort of has something for everyone. I mean, you got a message to parents about how they shouldn't ignore their kids because they might miss important things. And you got, fighting with giant mechas and an evil boss and a kind scientist and growing pains. It's got a little bit of everything for everybody. So there's nothing really bad about Jungle Master. It's one of the few gems I can say if you're looking for cheap films you can pick up. Which isn't something I can say often, because most cheap films, that are out there are complete crap. In my experience, usually. Till next time, then. See ya.
Let that be a lesson for the future. Don't scare girls who know Kung Fu. Ha!